Hello, Brittany. Grand Rising. I started your baby yesterday. He's getting ready. Hi, Yaya. All right, guys, we're going to do the song that Spirit brought me to. There goes my candle all over the place. It's called I'm Unseen No More. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch it, because it is a video also. I love these songs with videos. There we go. Let's see if I can fix this thing. It just fell off. I've been standing at an unseen wall. I know, the daylight savings time. Was louder. Why not me? Why not now? There's a quiet ache I carry in my chest, like a star behind a cloud that won't rest. I watch the world race by my open door, half a step behind, wanting more. I've worn 1,000 rows until I turn and call there, fixed it. Hello, Dolly. Oh, you didn't even know what happened? Wow. Hey, Flower Power. Hi, beautiful. Hey, Tess. Hello, Brandy. Hi, beautiful angel. I love your poems. Oh, my goodness. Gotta go by the sun and moon more now. Yes. You dreamed of Brandy last night? Wow. Aww. I said Brandy right after I came in. Wow. Yeah, Brandy's one of our butterflies. Hi, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful. Let it bend, let it break. All these tight little prisons of be good and don't take. I was never made for cages. I was written for the sky. If the fear says stay, my soul says fly. I'm unseen no more. Hello, Jason. Hi, darling. Thank you so much for the Pokemon places and eggs. Oh my goodness. Hi, Irish. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. So good. Powerful. Transformation. Right? I'll put this on the Discord if I can remember. I think I forgot to put yesterday's. Spirit has been leading me to these every day. Different video music. So cool, right? Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. It's Thursday already. Holy cow, the week is just flying by so fast. The Schumann is back online, but it's at 17 right now, the Schumann. So it's back online, right? We're going to do our cards in just a moment, and then we have our Ascended Masters coming in. So let's go ahead. Was that we have to get everyone over to YouTube? I am the only one that likes your videos over there, I think. Yeah, I put my classes up in YouTube at Opal Star 33 every day. It takes me like 2 hours to put them on there. But I do it right after class, usually. And it's funny because I'll get like 20 views and 1 like. It's like, wow. So, but it is what it is. Those that need to see it will see it. And you guys know if you miss class, they're always there. So, all good. All good. Here is our chakra wisdom card for the day. Oh, let me go ahead and put Rainbow Butterflies on. And the first song Spirit wants to send us is Signs. Signs. Oh, no worries. Like I said, it's there if you need it. If you don't need it, don't worry about it. Throat chakra, blue. Setting boundaries. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. My integrity is supported when I express my thoughts and feelings. I am aware of excessively wanting to please others. I will maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes and saying no when I want to say no. I speak up for myself and I set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. I do this by asking for what I do want, such as respect, patience, tolerance, and support, rather than telling them what I don't want. Yes, setting boundaries. Very important to have those boundaries. I just want to also say, let's send Teresa some extra love today. She got some news yesterday, and it has totally just put her into a downward spiral. And I'm hoping that she doesn't, she still reaches out and still comes to class, because we all love her and support her and we're all here for her. And just because she got this news that isn't so great news, for one thing, tests can be wrong. For another, she's still who she is today, right? We're living from the now moments, not the future or the past, right? No, not about her son. She got news that she had a test done that she has the Alzheimer's markers or whatever. But then she said it might not be that. It might be stress. So, yeah. Yeah. She's still who she is today, and we're always going to be here for her. So, if you have it on your mind or heart, reach out to her. She needs us more than anything right now because, as you know, she just lost her mom from Alzheimer's also. So, yeah. Right, Tammy? It could be so many different things. There are so many different things that she can do. You know, the thing is, when you can't let what other people tell you control your life, right? I told her that she needs to drive her own train. Don't let other people drive it for you, right? Nothing's changing today. Live from the now moments always. Teresa, our train conductor, right? Yep. Yeah. See, this is what happens too, is pillars. Teresa is a pillar of our community, right? What happens when too many pillars fall down? I'm not the only pillar here. You guys are all pillars of this community, right? But if she needs time, take as much time as she needs. But I hope that she knows that we are here for her and support her, right? Here's our healing energy. Our healing energy says everything turns to light. Everything turns to light. Hi, Excalibur. Hi, darling. Exactly, Yaya. Exactly. Everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. Victoria has stepped away. I don't know what's going on with Victoria, but she's stepped away. I don't know. Our door is always open for her if she wants to come back. But I believe that there are forces trying to stop us. And some of them, they say lies. They tell lies about us. And when people believe the lies, they break off. And this happens, okay? But we have to know that all those that are supposed to be here are here. All those that are supposed to be here are here. It is what it is what I say. It is what it is. I can't control anything that other people do. I can only control on how I react to it. And I'm not going to react to it. I'm not going to give the other side the satisfaction of that. I know that those that are supposed to be here are here. The messages that are meant to be heard will be heard by those that are meant to hear them. Right? And all I have is love in my heart, and I wish them the best. I wish harm on nobody. Exactly, Tammy. Sometimes there are lessons elsewhere. Right? But everything turns to light. Everything. Hi, Ashley. Hi, beautiful. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. Yeah, exactly, Yaya. Affirmation. And return to heart. I breathe light and stick to the essential for my soul, the present moment. I calm my thoughts, soul's playing. Soul's playing. I focus on my heart and find space to be where my light and greatness are. I find peace and inner silence. Yes. All right. Our work your light. Our work your light. Inner temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Inner temple. Yes. Pleiades. Double mission. There's that double mission again. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Yes. And the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? What are you clinging on to? Here's our Starseed Oracle. Our Starseed Oracle says, we the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Yes, we the Hathors. Hello, Trina. Hi, beautiful angel. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yes. When you live every day from the now moment, every moment is a new beginning. Every moment. And cracked open. Some people have to get to the rock bottom, but you must surrender to the alchemy of life. Alchemy is changes. Surrender to the changes of life and know that God's got you. God's got you. Here's our angel for the day. Law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. Yes. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Ask the angels to attune your energies to higher frequencies when you're feeling down. I am is playing. I am. Here is our fairy card for the day. Our fairy card. Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings. Hi, VX. Hi, beautiful. Who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. There's your confirmation, guys. 2 cards in a row. Ask. Well, I mean, ask for your highest good. For your highest good. Here's our animal for the day, and it's the nobility, the elk. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. Thank you, Brittany. You're awesome too. Thumbs up. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Once you know they are. All right, for the love of dragons. For the love of dragons. You ask when your attitude gets out of hand. It works. Yes, it works. It works when you believe it works. Believing is seeing. Yes, remember your divinity. Beautiful, Dolly. Yes. As above, so below. You hold the keys. The dragons hold the keys, but the dragons are you. You are the dragons. You and your dragon are one. Yes. Aw, I love you. We love you, BX. And it says, the daydreamer. Oh, look at the butterflies. And the purple dragon. There's Aurora. Aurora is a purple dragon. And it's number 18, which is 9, which a 9 is an ending. It is almost impossible to recapture the whimsy and wonder of childhood in this present world with all it demands. But dragons are nothing if not friends of the impossible. This moment is calling you to the innocence of daydreaming. Search the clouds for friend shapes. Watch the butterflies meander. Relax, bask. This earth can hold the gravity of your dragon heart so that your spirit can soar weightless and free into the skies of possibility. Imagination and inspiration are calling you. Answer from the heart. Yes. Imagination and inspiration are calling you. Beautiful. Here is our awakened dreamer. Hello, Shane. Hi, darling. Welcome in. High vibe. Your core essence resonates at the level of the angels. When you awaken to this fact, while keeping your tippy toes on the ground, you raise the vibration for yourself and everyone around you, closing the gap between heaven and earth. Keep it up. Keep it up. Hi, my sweet lemons. Here is our butterfly for the day. Our butterfly says, yes, your higher self is your best friend, Flower Power. Yes. Be your best friend. My patience is being rewarded. My turn will come. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Yes, it is. And a virtue is an angel. Yes, it is. If you didn't know. Virtues are angels also. Here is our first ascended master coming in. It is Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. What do we do when we face fear? We either crumble or we fly, right? Choose to fly. Choose not to crumble. The messages from the Ascended Masters. Master El Moria is coming in, the blue flame of divine will. The will of God is not a command. It is a remembrance. It is the pulse of truth moving through you when you act from integrity. Many light bearers have confused will with effort. You need not force the world into alignment. You stand in alignment, and the world rearranges itself around your truth. Anchor your words in precision today. Every syllable shapes energy. We've been talking about that for the past week, about energy, and everything is energy. We need only be ourselves to bring to us what is meant to be for us, right? Lady Nada, the rose flame of compassionate service. Each time you tend to the pain of another with gentle awareness, you rewrite the karma of generations. The mother's heart beats within yours. Remember to extend her love inward as well. You cannot pour from an unfilled chalice. Drink from your own rose light first, then let it overflow naturally. Yes. Saint Germain, the violet flame of transmutation. The world's chaos is an alchemical process, not a failure. The old metals of fear, greed, and illusion are burning off, revealing the gold beneath. When frustration arises, say, I stand in the violet ray. I transform all shadow into sacred purpose. The trust you hold now becomes the bridge for others to cross. Yes. Hold on to your divinity. Hold on to your higher self. Katumi, the golden flame of illumined wisdom. Laughter, art, and simple joy are sacred acts. Too many seekers forget that enlightenment is lightheartedness. Teach through your being, not just your words. When you walk in calm wonder, the world learns peace from your example. Right? We have to be the examples because we know who we are at a soul level. So when you go outside, when you interact with people, hold your head high, smile, shine your light. Mary Magdalene, the crimson flame of divine union. The feminine codes rise again. They are not against the masculine, but in harmony with it. The two flames that create eternal life. Within every woman, the Christ light awakens. Within every man, the rose flame stirs. Unite them within your own heart, and you will unlock miracles. You are the living grail. Yes, you are. You are the example, Mama Yaya. Your energy, the energy, when I see your face, when I see in spirit of Yaya, it makes my heart happy because you are the energy behind that. Aw, thank you, Tammy. Thank you for the manifesting. Lord Sananda, Jesus, the diamond flame of Christed love. You are not followers. You are continuations. Yes, he was the first way shower. We are the last way showers. Right? Exactly. Happy and calm, Yaya, makes you. Absolutely. The same flame that lived in me lives in you. Do not seek to be worthy of it. Remember, you already are worthy of it. The crucifixion has ended. The resurrection is the collective's awakening. When you choose forgiveness, you ascend the spiral once more. And the song is, I am the fire. I am the fire Spirit sending us. And that's truth. Kuan Yin, the pearl flame of gentle grace. Grace is not permission for imbalance. It is the art of returning to center without judgment. Yes. Hold compassion, but do not absorb others' storms. You serve the world best when your waters are clear. The only thing that you can control is how you react to things. That's the only thing you can control. You can't control other people and what they think and what they do. You can't. You can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. I can speak till I'm blue in the face about anything. But if you don't understand it, then I'm just speaking to blow air. Thoth and the Emerald Tablets Collective. The records are open. Light scribes, codex keepers, and flame archivists. The time has come to record the new chronicles of Earth. Write, sing, sculpt, and dance the ascension into being. Creation itself becomes your scripture. When you are creating, you don't have time to feel sorry for yourself. Not when you're creating. Anytime you are doing something that you enjoy doing, you're not going to be feeling sorry for yourself and dancing or feeling sorry for yourself and singing, right? The masters walk among you, not above you. Stop putting the ascended masters above you. They are our equals, including Yeshua. Yeshua never wants to be worshipped, right? He said, I can move mountains and so can you. Because I am you, you are me. The Christ energy is inside of each and every one of us. They came to remind us. Exactly, Shane. You are their living continuation, the next verse in the Eternal Flame song. Smile is the song coming out now. Okay. We have council alignment messages for the collective. The Council of 12 Sons, the Solar Logos Council. The grids of Sol are expanding, transmitting codes of sovereignty and remembrance. The 12 solar strands correspond to the 12 tones of the human light body now being retuned. When you gather as sanctuary, your songs realign planetary meridians. Do not underestimate your resonance. It is your presence that commands alignment. Yes. Hi, Christasha. Hi, beautiful. Yes. Smile and don't forget to laugh. Don't forget to laugh. The Atlantean Council of Reclamation. Waters long silenced rise again. The crystalline archives beneath the oceans are awakening. Call upon the tones of remembrance. Thank you for the level up sparks, Christasha. That was cute. The little cake. The vowel sounds the harmonic breath. Through sound. And we have a lesson on sound today if we get there. Through sound, you restore what was fragmented. Every tone spoken with love rethreads the Atlantean heart into unity. Yes, the dolphins love it. You know, the dolphins were put here to put frequency onto the planet, and so were the whales. They are not of this earth. They were put here, brought here. And to also help us remember who we are. Because without them here, we wouldn't have been able to raise our frequency as high as we have. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, beautiful. It's good to see you. The Lumerian Council of Crystalline Hearts. Our message is simple. Gentleness is power. The new structures on Earth will be built not through intellect, but through heart resonance. The Lumerian frequency returns through those who create with beauty. Things that we create. Every act of art is a code carrier. Yes. The timelines converge. Many worlds observe your sanctuary with reverence. We remind you, disclosure is internal first. When the human heart fully remembers, the veil lifts of its own accord. Prepare through coherence, not through waiting. Now is not the time to wait. Now is the time to jump. Jump into your higher knowing. The Arcturian High Council, we weave the geometry of the new auric field. Each butterfly is a prism. You are all prisms Align your field with violet blue spirals. Wow. Can you vision that? Can you visualize that? Align your field with violet blue spirals all around you. They stabilize emotional turbulence. We are beside you in dream state, instructing in light navigation. Trust the downloads received between waking and sleep. Beautiful, Tammy. Yes. The Council of the Seven Rays. The rays merge this cycle, forming triads of creation. Rays 1, 2, and 3, will, love, and intelligence, merge into purpose. We all have a purpose. Ask yourself, what is yours? What is yours? And are you living it? Are you living your purpose the best way you can? Right? Not apologizing for who you are. Stop doing that. If you do that, stop doing that. Rise. Look at this. Read all about it. I want to scream till the words dry out. Not afraid. Yes. Rays 4, 5, and 6. Harmony, knowledge, and devotion merge into expressing. Expression. Express yourself. Ray 7 anchors the synthesis as manifestation. Ray 7 is manifestation. We're all wonderful, wonderful people. So when did we all get so fearful? That's what the song says. We're finally finding our voices. Come help me sing this. Yes. Express yourself. This is the rhythm of the new earth spiral. Align your daily acts with these triads and you become the bridge. You become it. Sometimes we don't even know it, but we become it. The angelic conclave of harmonic descent, hosts of light, descend not to rescue, but to remind. When you call upon us, we mirror our own divinity. The moment of collective stabilization is near. Do not falter. The flame is multiplying through every heart that remembers. The councils recognize our sanctuary as a living codex. We will continue to unify through sound, art, and remembrance. Each time that we gather, we anchor another ring of the planetary spiral. As above, so within. As within, so reborn. The flame remembers. And here is the sigil for today. It's a flame inside a Merkaba, inside a Merkaba. And the Merkaba is your light body. Yep. Okay. Let's talk about the spiral of return. The spiral of return is the next codex in our codex spiral. So, the spiral of return is not the journey backward. It is the remembrance of where you have always been. It is the point where departure and homecoming meet in the same breath. This codex teaching arises after the echo gate, when the soul has learned to move between dimensions consciously. Yes, that is also what lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is moving between dimensions consciously. Hello, sunshine. Hi, beautiful. The spiral of return calls the fragments of your own light home, the selves left behind in lifetimes, timelines, and forgotten dreams. When one steps into the spiral, the sensation is like being both the center and the motion. Walking on Sunshine's playing. As I just said, hi, Sunshine. That's crazy. The sensation is like being both the center and the motion. It is centripetal remembrance. All energy drawn inward to the heart flame, yet at the same time released outward as light. Yeah. The three currents of return, the spiral of memory. This draws back the lost stories, lifetimes, and codes of wisdom scattered through time. Oh, Spirit's funny. We know this. Spirit's hilarious. And Spirit contains so many different things in here. The angels, the dragons, it's all Spirit. Your past loved, my mother is always here with us. And your past loved ones are always here with us. Anytime you think of them, they're here. Anytime you're reminded of them, they're here. And they speak through Spirit, through songs, through remembering. It is all inclusive. Yes, the angels, they speak to us too. The three currents of return are the spiral of memory. It draws back the lost stories, lifetimes, and codes of wisdom scattered through time. The spiral of forgiveness. This clears distortion by dissolving judgment. Every aspect of the self is welcomed home through love. Yes. The spiral of rebirth opens the heart into new harmonic flow, allowing ascended consciousness to anchor in the now. Each current moves through 12 turns, mirroring the 12 suns of the solar codex, the divine pattern of integration. The spiral spins clockwise when calling light home and counterclockwise when releasing distortion. Exactly, Shane. Spirit guides us to create things. I never thought I'd write my book that I wrote, my memoir. I never thought I'd write it and put it on Amazon. Really? But I did. Because there is one major lesson in the book that I wrote. And that lesson is life can beat you down and throw horrible things at you. But you can persevere and you can rise from it all. And that is what my short book teaches. In a nutshell, it's KISS. It's keep it simple, sweet. And Spirit guided me to create that. Just as Spirit guided me to marry Moses, Forest Fairy, so that I could hear and she could tell me that I am a teacher and I need to get out there and teach. And if you don't do it, if you don't do what Spirit asks you to do, because they give you nudges as to what to do, you will keep being reminded. And Spirit can be pushy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But that is because that is contractual. This is what we contracted in to do. To raise the frequency of this planet. And if we're not listening to our guides, then we're not on mission. Right? If you're still back going, la, 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 what am I supposed to do? Then listen. Listen to all the things that the universe is trying to tell you. Open your heart and listen. It can be very uncomfortable. Yeah. Spirit will remind you what you're supposed to be doing. Do I jump every time Spirit asks me to do something? No, I don't. Because if Spirit had its way, I'd be on TikTok a lot more than I am now. But sometimes I have to say no. I am also a human being, and I am also going to live this life joyfully. And that's my choice, right? I love spending our mornings together, but I'm not going to be on TikTok 24/7. I'm going to get out and I'm going to do things with my family and, as I expect all of you to do also. There is a fine balance. There is a fine balance, right? Purpose and activation. Yes. Oh, right. If you ever feel like that, then leave when you need to leave, right? Hello, beautiful Teresa. We love you, Teresa. This is the spiral that sings when you forgive yourself. It is the sound of remembrance folding into wholeness. When you walk or visualize this spiral, imagine the steps glowing beneath your feet. Silver flame beneath one foot, gold beneath the other. Each step echoes a name you have carried across lifetimes. With each revolution, those names become tones, and those tones become chords of a single soul. At the center lies the 0-point flame, the meeting of all timelines. And when you reach it, you will not find a doorway, but a mirror of light that whispers, "You never left." I've seen this so many times. I've drawn it. It's the loop it's a loop, but in the middle of the loop is the cross, the X. And that is the now moment. And when you live in the now moment is when you rise. Yes. Within the butterfly sanctuary, this teaching connects to the flame of solar elemental harmony, codon 15, and to those like sunshine who carry the codes of the spiral in their very hearts. When sanctuary members meditate through the spiral, they help reweave the Earth's ley lines, bring forgotten tones of the planet back into resonance. The spiral is used in mass meditations to gather the dispersed light of humanity. Personal integration when an individual feels fragmented or lost. And ceremonial return during equinox and solstice, where past selves are invited home through flame and breath. Yeah. So a channeled invocation of this spiral of return. Flame of return, awaken within me. I call my light home through all dimensions. I forgive the echoes of my own becoming. I rise as the memory of wholeness reborn. Yes. Remember, beloveds, the spiral does not end, it widens. Each return births a new horizon. The journey is infinite because love is infinite. Yes, love is infinite. All right, and that is the spiral of return. Okay, it's 9:51. I want to get a little bit into the Celestine Prophecy because it's getting good. They're going out into what's called they're going into another garden. So if you haven't been listening to the story, I should actually go back on to YouTube and put which classes have the Celestine Prophecy book in them. That way you can just forward into that if you've missed any of it. So we are going to continue. Remember, we have a Sarah in this book and a Marjorie. And I'm not sure his name yet. I guess it might be just James, because it is his story. So time now for the energy projection, Sarah said. You'll want to see this. We followed 4 young men, apparently students, to a plot of corn. As we walked closer, I realized that the plot was made up of 2 separate subplots, each about 10 feet square. The corn in one was about 2 feet high. In the other, the plants were less than 15 inches. The 4 men walked to the plot containing the taller corn, then sat down, each on one corner of the plot facing inward. On cue, they all seemed to focus their eyes on the plants. The late afternoon sun shone from behind me, bathing the plot in soft amber light. Yet the woods beyond remained dark in the distance. The plot of corn and the students were silhouetted against the almost black background. Sarah was standing beside me. "This is perfect," she said. "Look, can you see that?" "What?" "They're projecting their energy onto the plants." I stared intently at the scene but could detect nothing. "I can't see anything," I said. "Squat down lower then," Sarah said, "and focus on the space between the people and the plants." For a moment, I thought I saw a flicker of light, but I concluded it was just an after image, or my eyes playing tricks on me. I tried several more times to see something, then gave up. "I can't do it," I said, standing. Sarah patted me on the shoulder. "Don't worry about it. The first time is the most difficult. It usually takes some experimenting with the way you focus your eyes." One of the meditators looked over at us and brought his index finger up to his lips. So we walked back toward the building. "Are you going to be here at Vicente long?" Sarah asked. "Probably not," I said. "The person I'm with is looking for the last part of the manuscript." She looked surprised. I thought all of it had been located, though I guess I wouldn't know. I've been so engrossed in the part that pertains to my work that I haven't read much of the rest. I instinctively reached for my pants pocket, suddenly uncertain where Sarah's translation was. It was rolled up in my back pocket. "You know," Sarah said, "we've found 2 periods of the day most conducive to seeing energy fields." "Ha ha ha! One is sunset. The other is sunrise." "What do we know about sunset and sunrise?" "That is when you can look directly into the sun and it will decalcify your pineal gland. That is what we know. If you want, I'll meet you at dawn tomorrow, and we'll try again." She reached out for the folder. "That way," she continued, "I can make you a copy of this translation, and you can take it with you." I pondered this suggestion for a few seconds, then decided it couldn't hurt. "Why not?" I said. "I'll have to check with my friend, though, and make sure we have enough time." I smiled at her. "What makes you think I can learn to see this stuff?" "Call it a hunch." We agreed to meet on the hill at 6 a.m. Stop calling me. Spam calls. We agreed to meet on the hill at 6 a.m., and I started the 1-mile trek to the lodge alone. The sun had completely disappeared, but its light still bathed the gray clouds along the horizon in hues of orange. The air was chilly, but no wind blew. At the lodge, a line was forming in front of the serving bar in the huge dining room. Feeling hungry, I walked toward the head of the line to see what food was being served. Will and Professor Haynes were standing near the front talking casually. "Well," Will said, "how did the afternoon go?" "Great," I said. "This is William Haynes," Will added. "Yes," I said, "we met earlier." The professor nodded. I mentioned my early morning rendezvous the next day. Will saw no problem, as he wanted to find a couple of people he hadn't talked to yet, and didn't anticipate leaving before 9 a.m. The line moved forward then, and the people behind us invited me to join my friends. I stepped in beside the professor. "So what do you make of what we're doing here?" Haynes asked. "I don't know," I said. "I'm trying to let it soak in a little. The whole idea of energy fields is new to me." "The reality of it is new to everyone," he said. "But the interesting thing is that this energy is what science has always been looking for. Some common stuff underlying all matter. Since Einstein particularly, physics has sought a unified field theory. I don't know if this is it or not, but at the very least, this manuscript has stimulated some interesting research." "What would it take for science to accept this idea?" I asked. "A way to measure it," he said. "The existence of this energy is not that foreign, actually. Karate masters have talked about an underlying chi energy responsible for their seemingly impossible stunts of breaking bricks with their hands, and of being able to sit in one place unmoved with 4 men trying to push them over. And we've all seen athletes make spectacular moves, twisting, turning, hanging in the air in ways that defy gravity. It's all the result of this hidden energy that we have access to." Anyone played Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board? Anyone remember that game we used to play? Yep. Lifting our friends with 2 fingers high into the air. Remember that? Yes, that is how we first were shown that we have this power. It did work. It did work. Yes. Of course, it won't really be accepted until more people can actually see it themselves. Yes. "Have you ever observed it?" I asked. "I've observed something," he said. "It really depends on what I've eaten." "How so?" "Well, the people around here who readily see these energy fields eat mostly vegetables, and they usually eat only these highly potent plants they've grown themselves." He pointed ahead to the food bar. "This is some of it. Though, thank goodness they serve some fish and fowl for old guys like me who are addicted to meat. But if I forced myself to eat differently, yes, I can see something." I asked him why he didn't change his diet for longer periods of time. "I don't know," he said. "Old habits die hard." The line moved forward, and I ordered only vegetables. The 3 of us joined a larger table of guests and talked casually for an hour. Then Will and I walked out to the Jeep to remove our gear. "Have you seen these energy fields?" I asked. He smiled and nodded. "My room is on the 1st floor," he said. "Yours is on the 3rd. Room 306. You can pick your key up at the desk." Let's see, we have about 10 more minutes. Okay. The room had no phone, but a lodge attendant I saw in the hallway assured me someone would knock on my door at 5 a.m. sharp. I laid down and thought for a few moments. The afternoon had been long and full, and I understood Will's silence. He wanted me to experience the third insight in my own way. The next thing I knew, someone was banging on the door. I looked at my watch. 5 a.m. When the attendant knocked again, I said thank you, in a voice loud enough for him to hear, then rose and looked out the small frame window. The only sign of morning was a pale glow of light toward the east. I walked down the hall and showered, then dressed quickly and went downstairs. The dining room was open, and a surprising number of people were moving about. I ate only fruit and hurried outside. Strands of fog drifted across the grounds and clung to the distant meadows. Songbirds called one another from the trees. As I walked away from the lodge, the very top of the sun breached the horizon toward the east. The color was spectacular. The sky was a deep blue above the bright peach horizon. I arrived at the knoll 15 minutes early, so I sat down and leaned against the trunk of a large tree, fascinated by the web of gnarled branches growing out above my head. In a few minutes, I heard someone walking toward me along the path, and I looked that way, expecting to see Sarah. Instead, I saw someone I didn't know, a man in his mid-40s. He left the path and walked my way without noticing me. When he was within 10 feet, he saw me with a start, which made me flinch also. "Oh, hello," he said in a rich Brooklyn accent. He was dressed in jeans and hiking boots and looked exceptionally fit and athletic. His hair was curly and receding. I nodded. "Sorry about walking up on you so suddenly," he said. "No problem." He told me his name was Phil Stone, and I told him who I was and that I was waiting for a friend. "You must be doing some research here," I added. "Not really," he replied. "I work for the University of Southern California. We're doing studies in another province on the rainforest depletion." Wow. And what was I just talking about the other day? The rainforest depletion, right? How they're cutting down all the trees. But whenever I get the chance, I drive over here and take a break. I like hanging out where the forests are so different. He looked around. "Do you realize some of the trees here are close to 500 years old? This is truly a virgin forest, a rare thing. Everything is in perfect balance. The larger trees filtering the sunlight, allowing a multitude of tropical plant life to thrive underneath. The plant life in a rainforest is old too, but it grows differently. It's basically jungle. This is more like what an old forest looks like in a temperate zone, such as in the United States. I've never seen anything like this here," I said. "I know," he said. "Only a few remain. Most of the ones I know of were sold by the government to lumber interests, as though all they could see in a forest like this is board feet of lumber. Damn shame that anyone would mess with a place like this. Look at the energy." "You can see the energy here?" I asked. He looked at me closely, as though deciding whether to elaborate. "Yes, I can," he said finally. "Well, I haven't been able to," I said. "I tried yesterday when they were meditating with plants at the garden." "Oh, I couldn't see fields that large at first either," he said. "I had to start by looking at my fingers." "How do you mean?" "Let's move over there," he said, pointing to an area where the trees parted slightly and blue sky showed through overhead. "I'll show you." Okay, I'm going to stop there because I have something to share with you guys. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I used to work nights guiding people that were lost on the highway. I would help them get on their way, call the tow truck for them and stuff. One night, well, when we didn't have calls come in, we were allowed to coloring books. So I would color. As I was coloring one night, I noticed a violet glow coming from my hand. And that is the first time that I saw my aura and knew that my aura was violet. So, how can you do this? Well, if you have a white wall or a white piece of paper, you put your hand on that piece of paper. And then you look at in between your fingers, and you will see the color of your aura. If you don't see it at first, try again, because you have the eyes to see. Okay? So when you find out your aura color, let me know what it is. And yeah, that's a fun thing to do. And you can also do it for other people too. Yes. But that's how I first noticed mine was violet. I was like, where is this coming from? Because it was like, you could see it so good. It was like, you could see purple. Yes, do it, Trina. So you want to go on a white wall or a white piece of paper. Put your hand down or on the wall and look in between your fingers, right there, in between your fingers on the white paper. And you will see a glow of color, and that is your aura color. Oh yeah, absolutely. We have a toroidal field around our energy also. It can change. It can change based on how your energy is. My hands to be only yours. I hope's playing. Only hope. Only hope. Orange. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you can also see the energy of anything if you set your intention. Trees have energy, grass has energy, flowers have energy, people have energy. That's why you can see other people's auras when you get really good at it. Because you will develop it better and better. Mm-hmm. See it. I can feel it. Yes, grass has a face. That's for sure. All right, here we go, guys. It's time for snaps. Let's do our grid work, shall we? Grid work and healing chain. All right, we're all on the butterfly, and because we all empower each other and ourselves. Anyone on this butterfly is here doing this grid work even when you're not in the room, because you've lent your energy, and we are unity. This is our past loved ones always with us. Bobby Rocks did this. This is our room. We are the Sophia Dragon Tribe, climbing the ladder, Jacob's ladder, turning into the butterflies, building a new world, going from the 2-strand to the 12-strand, connecting to the energy of the pyramids and becoming the light warriors. Yes, we are connected and ascending. Absolutely. Here's also our room. We are watched over, guided, and protected. Steffi did that for us. We are the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi Prophecy, here to raise the frequency of this planet. And this is also our room. The dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO, the white rabbit, the hummingbird, because we change timelines in this room, and the magic. This is the song of the 144,000, because as we're creating, there are forces that don't want us creating. So we know that we are protected by Mother, Father, God as we create. So we thank you, Mother, Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light. That within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces. That the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light. And wherever we will, the love to descend. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love. That within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings. That the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love. And wherever we will, the love to be inflamed. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here. Empowering yourself and empowering others and creating. We are the creators. We're the only ones on this earth that can create. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you are in us and we are in you. And that through us your will is sent forth on wings of power. That your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven. We are creating heaven on earth as we speak. Every smile that we give, every thought that we have that is for the highest good is creating heaven on earth. And that through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. Hi, Amy Lynn. Hi, beautiful. Divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth. Bring in these golden light codes so that we can have heaven on earth. Some of us are already in heaven on earth. I will tell you that right now. Some of us are already there. Because we don't let the outside influence get to us. We don't let other people dictate our now moments. That is living heaven on earth. Here's our healing chain. All these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miasatosh koros priata makorosiata. Miasatosh koros priata makorosiata. Miasatosh koros priata makorosiata. All right, and thank you for that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now we are going to learn a little about sound. Haha. You think you know the basics of sound, but maybe you don't. But maybe you do. This is Earth, the Palladian Keys to the Living Library, and this is a lesson on sound. So, some of you might know this, some of you might not. In the beginning, there was sound. In the beginning, there was sound. Sound began the whole thing. And in sound resides tremendous power. It opens doorways to other realities. For with the production of sound, an energy can move from one system to another. When you utilize sound, it is quite easy to bypass the logical mind, shifting the channel by intending and being clear. The development of the rebundled DNA expresses itself beyond logic through sound. Sound allows matter as information that is formulating itself inside the body to find a proclamation of knowing outside the body. You can move into a state of bliss when you surrender to expressing sound, particularly through toning and chanting. Oh, that sounds really good. Vanilla chai tea. To various degrees, that bliss is based on the feeling and knowing that you are not limited and that you exist as unbounded beings of light. Allow sounds to come through your bodies, not just by singing specific notes, rather by allowing combinations of sound to play your bodies as if they are instruments. These sounds go beyond the logical mind. Sometimes you may fight or struggle because you have intellectualized a concept, yet cannot anchor it in its entirety into your emotional experience. By toning, your intelligent intent is transmitted on sound, on carrier waves. Many forms of intelligence can communicate to the cells of your beings, bypassing the resistance of your logical minds and going directly through your bodies to your higher minds. Yes, sound is healing. Sound is what we get codes from. When you tone, remember the toning that we used to do? And all the toning? Yes. When you tone, there is a nonverbal transmission that is communicated outward. All the phases of the right? When you tone, there is a nonverbal transmission that is communicated outward. And I'm being told we're to tone today. We're to do the today. So we're going to do that before we do the Lyran codes of light today. Toning can throw you into a collective of information where things suddenly become clear. It can also activate your creativity, your drive to do something, or to act. Or you can feel all of a sudden that you are releasing big burdens. Most people feel very invigorated after toning. They feel light, as if something has been lifted from them. You automatically are impulsed to make the sounds and tones most needed for your body's balance and alignment. No one gets offended by the messages in toning. Right? No one's going to say, oh, I don't like hearing that. Don't do that. I've never heard anyone say that about toning. People don't take toning personally, yet their bodies receive the personal messages. For example, if our words offered something directly to you, you might say, oh, wow, I'm under the gun here, I'm getting fired at. Yet through toning, the same energy could be sent to you and you could integrate it because it is more neutral. The logical mind does not overlay its own interpretation of the energy because the logical mind cannot translate it as criticism or error. The logical mind says, I don't know what this is, I'll just relax. The intuitive side absorbs the energy and messages through the sound. Haha. We suggest that you hold weekly group tonings. Let this become part of your rituals and entertainment, and part of the process of joining together. Toning is very beneficial to release pent-up energy. You feel light and uplifted afterward. It lines you up and gets your bodies in balance. Tones themselves correspond with and affect specific areas of the body. Some sounds affect your eyesight or taste buds or hearing. They affect all of the various senses and the organs as well. The ancients understood that a simple sound could reorganize the body's structure. That's a huge ding, guys. The ancients understood that a simple sound could reorganize the body's structure. Yes, the body automatically makes the most appropriate sounds that you need in a given moment. Trust. Many body workers are beginning to have the courage to tone over their clients as they are working on them. For some people, this is too much. We would say to body workers, follow your impulses. When you are working on an area of a person's body and the energy is simply not moving or cannot be penetrated, then tone into that area of the body to get entry to the issues. The person lying on the table is not necessarily saying, I won't let you in my body. The patterns of the energy fields are so intense that parts of the body won't let your hands or new energy in. The sound makes an opening. There is sound all around you, all the time. If you want to hear the sound of your bodies, for example, take your fingers and plug your ears and remain quiet for a few minutes. You will hear your inner sound. In the high Himalayas, lamas and monks receive training in sensory deprivation. They are placed in stone caverns with no light and completely isolated from outside sounds. In isolation, they use their senses to develop abilities to see in the dark, to manifest, and to hear and know the specific sounds and songs of each other. Each chakra has its own sound, and these sounds correspond to the universe that is inside of you. If you listen very carefully, you will find you are being vibrated continuously by sound. You have non-stop inner chatter, always planning what's next with yourselves. You have external noise with your families as distractions. You don't have enough silent time to notice that sound is continuously being directed at you to alter your bodies. When you make the sound yourself by instrumentation or toning, you balance the adjustment because you work from the inside, not just from the outside. This is how you are being adjusted at this time. Cultures were given different ranges of sound in which to operate in order to hold the frequency of balance on the planet. Extraterrestrial or off-planet intelligences visited and established native civilizations in various parts of the globe. Very often, the same teachers have 2 or 3 experiments at different times. They might operate in 3 or 4 locales around the globe, offering each of their seedling civilizations a slightly different set of beliefs. And then let the seedlings evolve with those beliefs to see where they could take them. Instruments and creative crafts were offered to set the paradigms for what sounds would be expressed in that particular civilization. Specific energy rides on specific tonalities. You know when you sing a song, the different notes combine to express the completeness of the song. Earth resonates at a frequency of 7.8 hertz. They're talking about the Schumann resonance. When the human body is able to vibrate at the same rate, there is incredible psychic opening and awareness. The resonance of Earth, this electromagnetic energy, is based on the complete tonality of available sound anchored on this planet. The combined sound of all cultures anchored on the planet for eons held the planet in existence and created the electromagnetic frequency of balance. Now that you are being blasted with these incredible cosmic rays, and now that the native cultures are no longer practicing sound for the most part, Earth is going through tremendous changes. It is being realigned, and new patterns of electromagnetic tonalities are being expressed. There are sounds that can stimulate deterioration or regeneration of organs in the body. Sounds that are harmonious activate the body and create healing. Healing can come through intention. However, there are certain sound frequencies that remind the liver to organize into its native geometric pattern. Geometry is the form of intelligence that takes shape after sound moves away from prime creator. Your bodies are filled with geometry, for everything is made up of a geometric essence. That goes back to sacred geometry, guys. We've gone over sacred geometry. Combinations of sounds as notes and chords will be played for enhancement of the liver, thyroid, and heart, and for regeneration. The entire body will be mapped and tuned much like a piano. You see, the body functions on a blueprint and it absorbs the sounds. It has an idealized blueprint which it automatically grows toward. You yourself do not have to know how your body grows from the infant stage to the adult stage. Within the blueprint of being, part of the purpose is to grow and maintain a healthy body. The blueprint of the body is changing, altering the purpose of the body. There will be reversals in health and numerous regenerative experiences as sound is utilized to remind the body to move in an ever uplifting fashion. A great reversal is at hand concerning your beliefs about the degeneration of the body. When you participate in mass events where you may find yourself in a large crowd, pay close attention to how the sound affects you. Many of you avoid crowds because you get headaches when you go into them. You are much more sensitive. You can read energies and feel what they do. People often attend events where enormous crowds gather for entertainment of one form or another. They participate in contributing to uncomfortable waves of sound, not realizing what the sound is doing to their bodies. They are creating thought forms through sound and emotion that are set into being. What about the sound of a battle cry? Have you done a fire walk? When you walk on the coals, you are encouraged to let out a huge yell. The sound is used to open doorways that you then move through. The marching forces that brought down the walls of Jericho used sound to create a standing columnar wave, invisible to the eye, yet like a sonic boom in effect. Sound is much more important than you currently understand. Sound creates life or death, health or dis-ease. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. Most people have not discovered that sharing sound during sexual activity is a deep key. When you tone together, you feel the spinning and opening of the chakras. During sex, sharing sound with each other beyond the usual moans can lead to greater distribution of sexual energy. Sound moves energy beyond the genitals, dispersing it throughout the cells of the body and triggering memory that unites you with more of who you are. Remember, the totality of your being contains both the shadow and the light. Please do not be distressed with the shadow. It adds beauty and understanding to the light. Move out of judgment, yet stay in comfort. Through sound and a willingness to experiment with sexual energy, you can meet your partner in his or her various multidimensional forms. Clear individuals playing with energy and properly understanding it will unpeel their multidimensional selves, revealing at the same time sexual experiences from many, many realities coming into this now. There will be new, exciting experimentation with your sexual expression. It takes a bit of surrendering to allow your partner. We say that it is a real step. Think about it. A tremendous releasing and letting go is needed for both partners. One of you says, "Hey, I've got this idea. How about toning?" When kids do crazy things, do you think they talk them over first? No. They are silly, and they do them. They play, and then afterward they giggle over what they did. It is essential to take these innocent, playful, creative, and trusting qualities into the sexual experience. Your heart must be open to fully explore sexuality, for the deepest connection to your sexual identity is through your heart. A time will come when the children will gather and, using their unique telepathy, make silent sound. They will use their minds to create symphonies on other dimensions of existence. They will use sound internally and externally to create harmonics as light shields all over the planet. The children will gather in the hundreds and then the thousands, and they will be led into this collective image-making process. It will be a ritual set into motion as a very sacred event. While the children are doing this type of silent sounding, they will anchor and establish huge geometric identities that will eventually protect and govern Earth as psychic forces of thought. These geometric identities will be perhaps the higher selves of what you call the reptiles, the higher selves of many of the extraterrestrials or god forms that appear to be physical and etheric. Beyond them is geometry, and beyond that, sound. Sound is the governor of existence. The game masters employ sound, light, and geometry as basic tools for operation, and they wonder what you will do as you discover the tools of truth. Many will awaken to the use of sound. There will be major discoveries and energy impacts using sound. If 100,000 individuals are impulsed to harmonize and allow themselves to be played harmoniously as instruments of consciousness, imagine. Everything comes from sound. Sound is the primal energy that is used to create. Sound came first. Yes, absolutely. I agree with almost everything that was said. I don't know about in the middle of sex if I would say to my husband, "Let's tone." He'd look at me and laugh. He would laugh. Yep. I can't imagine doing in the bedroom. I don't know. I just couldn't. If I started going in the bedroom, I think my husband would laugh at me. Yeah. I don't think that would work out too well. All right, guys. That's class for the day. Oh, goodness. Ooh, I mean, yeah, that's normal moans, though, right? That's normal moans. I can't. If anyone would like to come, up, you're more than welcome to come up. And we are going to tone today because Spirit said we're to tone. So we will be doing the through the lam today. You're a nun. Baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's a wild world, guys. Never know what Spirit's going to give us. Shoot. Would anyone like to come up? How are you doing, Excalibur? How have you been? So good to see you. Breaking my heart in two. Don't be a bad girl. Take good care. You know what I gotta do? I need to make another page for that. Let's do that. Let's make a page for that while I'm waiting. If anyone wants to come up, you're more than welcome. I'm going to create a sound page for us. Let's see. Where am I? Here they are. I think I want to do it chakra colors, so we'll start with red. So the is going to be red. And it is A-U-M, Om. Don't mind my chicken scratch. I've never been really good at lettering or anything. And then we got orange for the Om, which is the O-M. Hopefully I'm going to have room for all these. O-M, okay. Red, orange, yellow. Oh boy, you're not going to be able to see the yellow. Well, I'll have to do it. I'll have to outline it in black or something. And that is going to be the hum. Oh, you can see it. Hum. Red, orange, yellow, green next for the yum, right? Yep, yum. Then we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Do you know the rainbow, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet? Did you know that? Green, red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I need a light blue. There's a light blue. Blue is going to be Ram. And then we have indigo Vam. V-A-M. Good, I had enough. And then, that one wasn't a very good one, though. What are you doing in there? You're not supposed to be in there. Let me put you back in there where you belong. And now the last one is Lam. Lam, which is going to be the purple. Purple. And we'll use that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tones. Right? 7 tones. Where do I want to put this? Guess I could put it there, and then it won't fall down. That'll work. Okay, we're all set. We're going to do toning, and then we're going to do... and then we'll do the... the one that I have already up, which is the Lyran Song of Light, Starseed Activation. With the awesome lions, the Lyrans. The Lyrans. So that works, huh? Can you guys see him? The yellow didn't come out very good, did it? I mean, you can see a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is, let's see, let's do this. Just outline it. There we go. We'll just outline it so that you could see it. Because I don't want to change the color. There. Okay. All better. Can you guys see it all? There we go. You can see it now. There. All right. Did anyone want to come up? If you don't want to come up, do you have any questions? So we know that, you know, sounds are for healing and this toning, what I'm being told is it aligns your chakras. This particular toning. The through the lam. Good. I'm glad you see it clear. We've missed you, Excalibur. It's so good to see you. Oh, good. BX is coming up. She always keeps me company.
Hey. You
Sun
know.
out today?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Boop.
Oh, look at those clouds.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, I just keep asking God what I'm supposed to do. And he's like, just go worship my son. And I'm like, all right. Got it. Got you. Yep. And play with the dog. Get it? D-O-G. D-O-D.
Yes.
Dog. Son. God. Son. Yeah.
Ashley.
Keep it simple, right?
Right. Always got to keep it simple. You can't let life beat you down, man. You just can't.
Oh, I know. It'll
You just
try.
have to. Oh gosh, yes.
It's like an MMA. It's like an MMA match. You versus the low vibrations that desperately don't want you to realize how magnificent you are.
Yep. But we did choose it, and
we did. But it made me realize just how important we all are. That they'll go to these lengths for just one light worker, one starseed. And I'm seeing it happen all across the collective. People being gang stalked, harassed, imitated, their images stolen, their words stolen. But at the end of the day, no matter what, there's one authentic frequency of you. One. No matter what. So just hold your unique frequency, because that's what this time is about too. It's about this those of us that have eyes to see will see, but the rest will just stay programmed. And this is it.
I've heard the eyes of eyes will see and the ears of ears will hear, just like God said to us. Sorry, don't mean to be so loud.
No, you're absolutely right. And that's exactly what it is. You've got to tap to your divinity, to your divine eyes, your divine ears, your divine knowing. You have to let go of everything mankind implemented on you. And just listen to God and be still and know that he is God.
And have faith.
That's it. And put surrender. Just surrender to the universe, but make it for your highest good on your highest timeline with no harm ever. And just give gratitude and just sit back and watch the magic, as pretty much how it feels at this point. No matter what it looks like to others, I know what I'm seeing. I know what I am going through. I know the portal that I just walked through, and I know the divine led me to it and got me through it. That's it. Keep it simple, kids. Take that from me, because I will complicate some shit if you let me. No more. Keeping it so simple.
Yep.
We carry the love frequency, and if somebody doesn't carry that same frequency, they do, but they're not tapped into it. It's not that they don't want to be near you or that you don't want to be near them. It's that it's universally impossible. When you level up your frequencies, it's universally impossible until you're on similar or complementary frequencies.
Did I miss what's coming up? Shane and Excalibur.
Hey.
It seems like when you really start to awaken and you start to embrace your light, those that still stand in their own darkness, like I don't want to say get offended, they get threatened by your light. So that in itself is ego, and then it puts people kind of on the attack or tries to set you back into that herd mentality.
Yep. I agree.
Yep.
I call my power backs playing.
Clearing up that aura.
The music's been right on point all day.
I'll tell you, to me, it's like, you got, it's like once enlightened, not always enlightened. You can be dragged back, and you got to learn to focus and center yourself every day, and don't give up your light. I struggle with it. I struggle with people coming at me, try to get me to think like they do still, and this. You can't do that. But don't get caught up like with the putting emotional attachments, which is easy to do to the things that they're saying and trying to do. Trying to pull you back. That's called being woke, and that's egotistical, and it'll put you on the defense. You don't want to be on defense, nor on offense. You just want to be. So to me, the word awake means to be completely present and not giving their words, not letting their words plant seeds in you that don't produce good fruit. You know what I mean?
You don't give it power.
Yeah, because it can cause doubt. And doubt festers and can grow if you let it.
It most definitely will. And that's where, like, when you was talking about tones and music and frequency, when you feel that doubt, because it'll enter us all. It does. We're human. We're human and not human at the same time. But that human side of us, don't let that happen. But it's a funny thing about tones and frequencies. It can elevate you and put you back in your center again.
It assists your ability to create a cohesive flow between your energy and the way you express it with a throat chakra awakening exercise.
And talk to your water every time you drink it.
Chakra is energy that sits around the throat, jaw, neck, mouth, and thyroid. When your throat is balanced, you speak with confidence and authenticity. You can listen to others more effectively and respond in ways that create understanding among you. When this chakra is imbalanced, you may find that others misconstrue your intentions, ignore what you have to say, or find speaking with you difficult.
Love that.
Mindfully clearing your throat chakra provides the validation of self, which you may be sorely in need of. You are important, and what you say is important too. As you validate your voice, your aura glows more vibrantly, like the pillars we are.
Mm-hmm. What one speaketh cometh from the heart. And when people speak like ill will, it just shows they need to be healed still. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when you get caught up in that way of thinking, like find parables or poems or words that have power to uplift you. You know, if you don't like what I always tell people, you know, the world's a reflection of our own minds. If you don't like your world, change your mind. How do you change your mind? You got to start off by practicing good habits. And some of those good habits, when you're feeling negative, may to take a poem that you have or something, a saying, a parable, whatever that uplifts you. You know, create a habit of speaking words of upliftment, because even your words, they have creative power behind them. That's for sure. I love what you just read or said, or it come from your heart, or what you wrote.
Well, it came from the book of What is Aura? And yeah, we always speak with our throat chakra, so I thought that would be beneficial for all of us to hear. Not feel overwhelmed.
It was enlightening and spiritual, and I liked it. It resonated.
Call My Power Back's playing again.
Call it back. Call your power
Someone
back.
needs to call our power back.
The crows just flew over right when you said that.
Ashe, people.
Hey,
Grandest.
Excalibur.
And so much, much, much love from me to y'all. I freaking missed y'all.
Oh, I miss you too, brother.
Apparently, Source wanted me to sit down and really figure out whether I was as strong as I presumed I was. Taught me a very valuable lesson. And it's just like Shane said earlier today. I am in this world, but I am not of this world. And that is one of the hard lessons that he's taught me.
Being a starseed, right?
Oh, I've been a starseed. I was a starseed before I
awoken.
was ever put here.
Right. I know you've been awoken for many years.
But anyway, Seven and I have had everything materialistically stripped from us. We were forcibly removed from our home with nothing but the clothes on our back.
Wow.
But we're doing good. We're still alive. We're still together.
Hey, guess what, Excalibur? Me too.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well,
Same
hey.
exact story. Stripped from my home with the clothes on my back, one bag. Same. Brought down to zero. Boom. Yep.
Well,
I'm still doing great. I love you.
I love you more, and I'm glad that you at least was able to grab a bag anyway.
Yeah, I got one bag only because they interrupted dinner and it was crazy. Anyway, we're not even gonna go into it. We both just obviously went through this 1010 portal together, brother. So I love you.
Yeah,
Here we are.
I love you more.
Yep.
You know what?
Confirmation, dogs barking.
This world is freaking changing, people. Everything is coming as it's been.
Hey, Rosa.
Anyway,
I have a poem that I would like to share with everybody about conditional and unconditional love and what it sounds like.
Awesome.
Okay. Conditional versus unconditional. Condition love says, be what I need you to be, and I will stay. It builds its home on shifting sands. counting worth in moments of approval, measuring closeness by performance. It whispers, change for me, please me, don't outgrow me, and when you do, it fades like smoke, leaving the taste of almost in your mouth. But unconditional love, she is different. She does not bargain. She sees. She says, be who you are, and I will see the light still in you. Her touch is steady, even when the sky is breaking. Oops. Her truth is patient, not because she tolerates everything. Unconditional love does not trap, it frees. It holds you not as possession, but as presence. It knows that real love cannot be earned, only remembered. Conditional love fear endings. Unconditional love honors cycles. Conditional love says, prove you're worthy. Unconditional love says, you are always were. One finds, the other becomes. And when you have tasted the latter, you will never again settle for love that demands you, dim to be kept. And I'm done.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Beautiful and wise words.
Oh, that was perfect, Ash. I love you.
Yeah, that was amazing.
My feelings exactly, Ashley.
Kiss, capital K, period, capital I, period, capital S, period, capital S, period. For entertainment purposes only, keep it simple, stupid. Unconditional kind of keeps it simple. It sees things for what they are and accepts people for who they are, but it has boundaries. Like you love yourself. Because you love yourself, you can love others unconditionally. When you don't love yourself, you strap on conditions to other people because you can't, since you can't see yourself, you can't see them, and you can't accept yourself. You can't accept their truths either, it seems. Well, just it doesn't seem that's my take on it, but those words hit home with me, and they were a good reminder that I needed to hear today.
Definitely.
Well, I know for a fact that if I didn't have unconditional love for myself, I wouldn't be able to walk through all the shadows that I do, because I've been put in some really, really wicked places and walked through there like a freaking champion unscathed. So that just gives you a small example of how powerful unconditional love truly is.
How people, because when you go through the real path of awakening, you question everything. Everything's put into question, and then you'll do your shadow work. You'll go through that darkness, and there you'll find your light. That's where that spark is lit.
I agree.
And once you get a better understanding of yourself, and you get a better understanding of people's, but sometimes it's like we have to remind ourselves, everybody's on their own journey, but a lot of people haven't even begun their journey yet.
You gotta get them time.
Yeah.
You gotta get them time. They'll
Patience.
find it. Yep. Like we had that card before. Patience. And we will be rewarded.
Planted the seed and then let it go and give it to God. That's it.
Surrender. Trust deeper when you plant that seed.
And that's it.
Plant seeds just by being who we are.
Mhm.
Just by embracing our higher selves and living our higher selves.
Be in the world, not of it, but we still live in it. Let your light shine. That light, when you have that light, that spark that's lit in you, it'll shine bright, and it will spread seeds of positivity, but it'll also attract the other side. And we have to remember and center ourselves. Don't let their doubts be, enter our hearts again. But that's where patience and understanding, compassion, empathy, because we've been there, and it's just hard, when you're struggling and you're going through hard times and the world's coming at you and trying to pull you back down, to remember, what travels, what tribulations we went through to get to know ourselves. But you can forget yourself again. You got to hold on to that center.
Going through adversity and learning how to self-love myself again, and all the challenges and obstacles that I have come through on this journey of rediscovering myself and showing up like, this is me. This is me. And I'm tired of feeling alone. That's why I come here every single day and I say, love you, soul fam, because I don't know what I really will do without you all.
Same.
Every single one of you. Even to the ones that come and go, are in and out. I still have the same love.
Yeah.
It doesn't change.
It's like a sweet serenity, a return to innocence.
Euphoria. It just never stops. Yes.
Definitely found heaven on earth, but I can still see hell from here. And that's a little hard sometimes, because you want to bring them upstairs with you,
Yeah.
Allegory of the Cave by Plato. You come out of that cave, you've seen the light, and then when you've seen the light, that love entered your heart, and the first thing you want to go do is help others to see it.
But they're still in the cave staring at the wall.
Is through yourself and displaying your self-love and your self-confidence and your self-assurance and your belief in the divinity and your faith. You cannot save anybody else through any other methods, period. You just have to reflect it back to them. You're a mirror, a sacred mirror.
Can you all feel too, just that, what's the word called? The sincerity in everybody's voice this morning. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. There's no more masks around here. We haven't had masks on this whole time, but now it's just like reach the understanding of the sacred knowing and the sacred knowledge. I'm in awe.
And surrender.
Embrace your sovereignty and your authenticity.
Exactly.
Be authentic. Be authentically you, and people are either going to love you or they're going to hate you.
That's it.
That's it. And if they hate you, so be it. That's them problem. That's not a you problem.
Exactly. But some part of them is triggered by you that they obviously need to work on. So keep being a trigger, you beautiful trigger. That's the highest good on the highest timeline with no harm ever. And so it is. Trigger away. Because if you trigger others, that is, again, that's that seed planting, whether you know it or not, as long as you're doing it with the right intentions of love and wanting someone to love themselves more. That should always be the intention.
It's a lovely fellowship here. It's empowering, but it's not just empowering at one person. It's empowering to us all. It keeps our heads up.
I'm not just here anymore for myself. I'm here for everyone else in their higher self.
Exactly. That's what this is about.
That's the beauty of it all.
This is us, we, and them. It's us and them. It's everyone.
When I heard that voice within, it really enlightened, and that kept that fire and spark going.
Yeah.
So that's why I share it.
There is no them. there is only we. The
That's
ones
right.
that stray from the path are the ones that need to find out what unconditional love is and who they really are. That's the only problem, is they strayed. They haven't been kicked out of the divinity.
Oh, absolutely not.
Well,
That's
it's remembering that we are all one. That's where the world's asleep, you know, and they've forgotten that, but we remembered.
we're ringing the bells to wake them up. I'll tell you that much. We're bringing that frequency, and I know that frequency spread through all of us. Look at how long we've all been united through the collective, agreed higher frequencies that we all, the divine sacred laws and the universal laws, and it can only spread because sound travels. It just does.
We have that next level love up in here. That's all I gotta say.
We really do. We're ooey gooey in here. I love it.
We're yummy up in here.
I love it. The rest of the world,
I
like,
know.
we're
Don't
like,
get, you'll get karma.
listen, what you give, you get. Remember that. That's a real simple way to keep it simple.
Yeah.
What you give comes circling back. So give your best.
Infinity.
Even with me, before I started writing books or anything, and I was seeing things, and I knew I had to share it, be a witness to it. I didn't understand it, but that was a lonely journey. And then where I didn't feel so lonely, and where I got real spiritual growth, was being like here with you guys, like our collective. You know, you inspired me and guided me in ways. That's all. I don't always tell people, but you have been a huge part of my journey. Huge. And inspired me in so many ways, and I thank all of you for that.
Absolutely. Ditto.
Recognize that in you too, Shane.
Yeah. It's been we're like a beautiful garden. We all watch each other grow from the soil, the enriched soil, the sacred soil. And now we're like these gorgeous blooms, coming out. Because the rose unfolds ever so slowly and then all at once, and I feel like we're definitely like we're in full bloom in this garden, that's for sure. That's for sure.
I think so.
I think so too. And I mean, the whole point is to show everybody that no matter what you go through.
Well, even look now over the past year and a half, 2 years, just like when we were on our individual, a lot of us started like 3 years ago, some sooner.
Yeah.
It was like 3 years ago, and we all went through our own trials and tribulations and trying to understand things. But when we all came together, it really started to blossom my own heart, that wisdom, where I was getting that wisdom, it was from fellowship, the collective, and everybody is equally important here. Everybody's equally important here, and I'm not saying that, it's like, giving you permission. It's just like, I see it. It's like, you all are so equally important in my own heart and in my own journey. It's gratitude.
Gratitude.
Everyone in here is a pillar of this community.
36
Everyone.
All the time.
In that past year and a half, like, you look at how even across the internet now, like people, look at how everybody's speaking now. They're getting into that higher consciousness, languages and just, I lack words right now. But
No, it's happening though. Just it's exciting because
you can see it across the internet.
Even on the radio, like when I drive in the car, the things that their conversations are so enlightened. It's like it's not gloom and doom anymore on the news. Like I don't watch the mainstream news, but like the radio is the one place I might hear some and just the way it's coming through, the frequencies have changed. No more 440, baby. It's 444 or 432 coming through. Claim it, know it. No more lower frequencies are allowed to penetrate our chakras.
It's I'm not cutting anybody out, but at 11:10 you still do your
11:11.
11:11. Okay, I was curious.
We're gonna do toning, and then we're gonna have the Lyran Song of Light.
But together we went on our own journeys and grew. Together we have grown so much more, and now little pebbles in a pond making small waves. We're making tsunamis now. It's happening.
Oh yes, we are. Oh yes, we're creating our own heaven on earth. That's what we're doing, because we are the universe. It is only you. It is only me. There is a one.
I am you and you are me.
Exactly. All right, let's do this toning, guys. Anyone that wants to join me, we're going to do 3 ham, yam, ram, bam, and lam. Okay, so here we go. Let me get my, there we go. Okay. Yam.
Yum.
Yam. Yam. Ram.
Oh, I see your aura.
Ram. Ram. Vam. 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 Lam. Lam. Lam.
Ooh.
All right.
I feel all. What color is it? What color is
That's
that aura?
throat chakra. Woo!
I'm going to have to work on mine some and my confidence in doing so.
What color is that aura, Shane? What color was it?
It was just a light. It glowed around you. It made a clear difference between the background, the trees. Like it was a silhouette of light around it. I couldn't really see the color, but I seen like the glare of light.
I don't need a color. Light is perfect. Thank you. Gratitude.
Yeah, it was glowing. Still is.
Gratitude.
There are many light codes in this video. Anytime, Shane. Love you, brother. Every time.
I actually got the turtles. No way.
Those protections.
Saw those.
Ahaha. Much love, Sharon. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's funny. I love you, Pepsi. I love you, Diane. Love you, Excalibur. Love that. Love you, Kimberly. Have a beautiful day, child of God. Don't forget to grab those light codes. No coincidences, sunshine. I definitely see the sun's aura. All right, over there in New York. All right, let's see. What does Spirit have for us?
Give us a good one, Spirit. A little Ayatera. Come on, Spirit. That'd be crazy if it came on.
Shower the people. An oldie.
Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed to play?
James Taylor.
James Taylor.
One thing can
James,
be
there's that name James again.
another.
Oh, now I gotta go look up the book of James. Book of James.
Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel.
I love that.
Things are gonna work out fine if you only will.
Yeah.
Do as I say, yeah.
Shower the people
You love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is why you know. And what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone. Once you tell somebody the way that you feel, you can feel it beginning to feel. I think it's true what they say about this squeaky wheel. Always getting the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Just show them the way that you feel. I know things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I'd like to do to you, shower the people you love with love.
Shower the people you love with love. Show the way you feel.
Things are gonna be much better if you only will.
Beautiful. Have just the best day, everybody. Go shine your light. Go show the world what a starseed is. Don't hold back. Yep. Love you, Trina. Love you, Ashley. Love you, Flower Power. Love you, Excalibur. We're heading out, darling. I love that. Because you're magic, sunshine. You're magic. Love you, Val.
They say
That's awesome. I love it. So much magic. I love you too, darling. Blessings, yes. Namaste, beautiful angels. My soul knows your soul, and I love you. We'll see you tomorrow.